Good morning, A-Town. I'm Andrew Smith from A-Town Today, and today we interviewed Kagan Squire, a project manager for the Center 2 project. And we interviewed him, so let's go and see that interview. Here he is to tell us a little bit about when construction of the building should start, for how long, and even when the new parking lot will be built. Okay, so thank you for being here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Just for the camera, can you say like your name and your position?
Yeah, my name is Kagan Squire. I am a project manager for building services.
He tells us when the project should be completed, which is sometime around August 2026, for the new high school to open during the 26 to 27 school year. So we were wondering how long you expect this construction to last.
Yeah, so the total project is expected to take almost 20 months. So the goal is to have the building completed by August of 2026, and that's everything. So there's a lot of site work that has to happen because we're building it on an existing site. But the building itself should take about 18 months and be done early summer of 2026, and then they'll kind of wrap up the rest of the site work and utility work that following summer for the building to open in August.
Recently, the school board approved a new name for the high school, Center 2. Believe it or not, the new name is Ace Academy Lambs Lane. But other than that, he also tells us that construction of the building itself will start sometime in the next month. Okay, so I guess another month until you start like kind of building the actual.
Yeah, so as you can see, if you've been by where the old building services location used to be, our old office, that building's now torn down. And so they have a lot of clearing they have to do and site preparation before they can start putting in building footers and actually constructing and erecting the structure.
One of the concerns of many of the students and staff is the traffic and parking situation, and that this new building will make traffic on our campus worse. However, Kagan Squire believes that this construction will actually help our traffic and parking situation. And so, this is the last question, but do you believe that the construction of this new high school will become a traffic problem, potentially?
Well, there's already, a pretty significant traffic problem, right, with Albemarle, so we've been told, and that was a huge part of the design process. So the design of this building started way back, over a year ago in the summer of 2023, and that's when I was assigned to this project. And that was one thing we just continuously heard from, administration at Albemarle and students, and so we did a lot of community engagement events, and that was just a recurring theme that we heard. Yeah. So we really took that to heart, and we designed not just the building, because this isn't just constructing a building, this is kind of reconfiguring traffic patterns around Albemarle and around Center 2 to try and help alleviate and improve efficiencies for the traffic. And so there's a lot of design elements in the site, infrastructure and roadways that we considered.
He also revealed to us that construction of a new parking lot behind the school and the current practice fields will begin this spring, possibly disrupting some of our spring sports.
Yeah, yes, that parking lot is absolutely going to be constructed, and that's one of the first things that the contractor is actually required to build. But along with that is that since we're building a new facility, we had to provide parking for the additional occupants that were going to be on this site. Yeah. The number that we had calculated was 127 spots that would be needed for Center 2, and we're actually going to be bringing back a little over that, probably closer to 140. So overall, there will be a net add to the parking spots that are.
I hope you enjoyed that interview. Yeah. I want to reiterate that we're the only people who are reporting on this issue, not NBC 29, not CBS 19 News, not The Revolution. We are the only ones who have been reporting on the construction of this building, of Center 2. So if you want to know everything about Center 2, the history of Albemarle, please make sure to tune in to the Lambs Lane Report and A-Town Today every single Thursday. And I'll see you next time, A-Town. This has been Andrew Smith for A-Town Today, and I'm signing out.